Hi, I'm Pauline Privatera, the assistant women's soccer coach at UNCP. You're watching the Black and Gold Report on WFXB.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's edition of the Black and Gold Report, a show all about UNC Pembroke athletics. I'm Jenna Davison, and today on the show we're going to be talking basketball with head men's basketball coach Ben Miller. And on the second half of the show, we're going to go out to Taylor Track and have an instructional tutorial with the track and field coaches. But first, we're joined by head men's basketball coach Ben Miller. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jenna.
Let's get our viewers caught up on your season. The Braves are 13-10 overall and were able to snap a 6-game skid on January 23rd with a pretty dominant 109-87 win at Armstrong Atlantic. Since then, UNCP is 1-2, including a close overtime loss to the Pirates on Saturday at home. Give us a progress report on your team and what has stood out to you over the last month.
Well, it's been an interesting month, a challenging month for our players, everybody, the fans, and we've learned that we've got a relatively young team. We're a work in progress, and the league is really good this year. And so the combination of those two things, it's made for a challenging, growing experience for the team.
Well, with the Peach Belt Conference tournament looming at the beginning of next month, the Braves are currently jockeying for that fourth and final spot out of the PBC East. What are some of the keys for your team in this final push for a spot in the PBC tournament?
Well, we still control our own destiny. And we're jockeying with two teams that were right there, either tied or maybe a half game behind Francis Marion. So, and we play them again on Thursday. So we're still in control. We've got to play better defensively. Rebounding is always a key, and then just execution late game situations I think will really help us, because you feel like in this league every game sometimes comes down to the last few minutes or even the last possession.
Well, making things a little more difficult for you will be the fact that your team plays 6 of its final 7 games on the road. Do you see differences in your team on the road compared to games inside the English E. Jones Center, or is it sort of a myth about home games versus road games?
Well, I think the home crowd's been good, and that always can give you a boost. Sometimes it can put a little more pressure on the guys, I think, at home, just because you have more family and friends there watching. But we love our home crowd. The road can be challenging, but we've had some good wins on the road too, so our guys have some experience there.
Well, we always like asking this question because it's something that you take a lot of pride in. But what does playing at home mean to you and your team? The Braves currently rank first in the Peach Belt Conference in total attendance and second in the PBC with 1,180 fans per game. Talk about the environment of the Jones Center and what makes it such a difficult place to play in for opponents.
Well, it's a real tribute to our fans, the students, the community, that they've continued to come out even though we've had our struggles. At least the games have been exciting, even some of the games we've lost. So the crowd's been great, and the fact that even though we're not having quite as successful a season as we did last year, they've continued to come out and support the team. Really means a lot to us. So unfortunately, we don't have many of them left. I wish we had a few more home games left, but that's just the way the schedule worked out this year.
Over the last handful of games, fans have been able to see firsthand the depth of your bench for your team, particularly with Reggie Copia breaking his way into the starting lineup and Chris Lindsay providing you quality minutes off the bench. What does your depth say about the future of this team, especially with just one senior on the roster?
Well, the future is very bright. I think this league, it's always a challenge when you have a relatively young team, a sophomore, junior-dominated team. The teams that are leading the league right now and at the top are, junior, senior dominated teams, and there's no substitute for that experience. But the young guys, Reggie and Chris, have continued to develop. Hopefully we'll get Corden Brock back here soon, coming back from a broken arm, and guys like Kashin Hinton off the bench, Alex Bradley, some really good young talent that's going to help us down the stretch this year, and looking forward to next year.
Well, 4 of your starters are averaging 10 points or more per game this season, and all 4 will return to play for you next season. Has that been a point of pride for you this season, that not only has to do with the guys' caliber of playing for you now, but that they'll only get better and will come back and play for you next season as well?
Yeah, I think if you look at our team, we're going to, play as hard as we can down the stretch to see what we can do, but we're really looking to the future with everybody coming back, minus Blair. I think if guys are committed to continue to improve down the stretch of this season and then taking ownership of their development this offseason, could bode really well for the Braves next year.
All right, well, we're going to take our first commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to continue talking to head men's basketball coach Ben Miller, so stay tuned.